What the fuck is up, y'all? It's your boy Sugoi, back at it again. Today we are playing OFF Prologue, which is a remake of OFF, I guess. OFF is a game that I played a very long time ago. I guess not a very long time ago. I played it a few years ago. But when I played it, I didn't understand what the fuck was happening. There was a lot going on, and my understanding was nil. I think there was like a subtle story being told that I was not paying enough attention to, so it completely went over my head. But now I'm going to be giving it another shot. I guess once the full OFF game comes out, I'll do another stream where I'll play the whole game. But for now, we're just going to play whatever's available in the demo, which is being called OFF Prologue. Okay, that was not the transition I was supposed to do. I meant to do this. There we go. And then I meant to have the 2D avatar is not supposed to be active. We're meant to have the 3D avatar be active. So when I do this, there we go. That's the transition I was looking for. Damn, Fuzzbot getting damn. Look at that shit. Regardless, yeah, let's get into OFF. Unproductive fun time. Fan game. It is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Identify yourself. I am Sugoi Doggo. Your name is Sugoi Doggo, correct? Yes. I'm a boy. Alright. Welcome, Sugoi Doggo. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's completed. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Alright. Let's go find... Oh, to move my body, use the arrow keys. To connect the environment, use Z. Moves fast. He also moves on a grid, I'm noticing. I can't stand in between squares. Cool. Zone 0. I do seem to remember this. Wow. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. These, when I played this game before, I didn't have all of these, like, side images to go along with it. It's very interesting to have the cat's really weird, sinister face on the side. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure. But I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, Controller? His name is Sugoi Doggo. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me, you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Sugoi Doggo. It's interesting that he thinks we're in his imagination, but he could still tell that I was controlling the Batter. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. What sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. And off goes the cat. What's in here? 448287C, should I? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, just in case I need that later. Oh, so not only can I not go... Okay, so I'm 2 blocks tall. I have to be able to head his stat clearance, too. Interesting. That's an interesting way to do that. Okay. A luck ticket has been found. Cool. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I have ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yes. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it is time to put theory into practice. Choose attack, select the batter, and then choose attack once more to slay me with your bat. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I am sure. When you're ready, strike again. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they will wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend and protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Batter takes a defensive stance. Now once more, if you're so kind, to prove your mastery of defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, they are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack, or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. The fuck is that? With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assault impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your opponents. your enemies. Now you have mastered not only my teachings, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends theoretically when the health points of you and your confreres, or those of your opponents, fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Now you are ready to dispose of all impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would like my guidance a while longer. Is this cat just straight up flying? Cat. Ah yes, passing through here will require the careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you see before you on the wall. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Is there a problem, charming hero? I cannot do everything for you. I'm not your father, after all. But if I might offer a suggestion, perhaps you could try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once if it proves necessary. Come now, solve this intriguing obstacle for me post-haste. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. So it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. How could these possibly relate? One, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Is that right? I guess so. I think it would be. Ah! After all our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Ah, he got his snack. I know what to do here. I have that screenshot from earlier. 448. We'll start with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 2, 8. This would be 8, right? 8, 2, 8, 7. And then C, I guess this is C. Cool. Crunch, nom nom crunch. Alright. And now I can access this chest. A piece of silver flesh has been found. Whatever the fuck that means. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and supportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility, in addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety. It is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a plane of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now, I invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Ah yes, by the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Now I explained that you can at any moment examine yourself and your inventory by pressing C. The Leo card has been found. All I know is that it's called the Leo card. Guess let's save game. And then return to the nothingness. Okay. This is weird. The fuck is going on here, dude? I think I know why I didn't know what the fuck was going on the first time I played this game, and it's because this game is fucking weird. Like, why is there so much whispering into nothing? Like, it keeps getting louder. Game's fucking creepy, dude. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. What the hell is that sign supposed to say? Elson? Nestle? I don't know. It doesn't quite line up right no matter which way you look at it. I guess I'm going to Damien, though. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. Elson. Okay. A visitor. Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Segoy Dago. Oh, I don't know him. He must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. What's going on here? You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. This is interesting. Where are these images from? Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. I'm guessing each of the 4 zones produce one of the 4 elements. Without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. That, seems a little backwards, and also that was a war scene on the last page there, but, I guess we're just gonna glaze over those details. There we are. And so, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, it would be better if you didn't go there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but on mine went in there some time ago, He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought, maybe that's the leader of the Spectres. So, there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the Spectres. Then the Spectres will disappear, and we can do our jobs again. There we go. Everybody, you have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. Tunnel is right down there. And I will wait for you here. What happens if I go into your house? Hello. Soon I'll be promoted. I can do surveillance at home. I can't wait for that day to arrive. Cool. What's in this chest? Luck ticket. Nice. Alright, well, into the mines we go. Hello, cat. Who do we have here? Is it not Sugoi Daro and his charming jumping jack, the Batter? Are you the leader of the Spectres? Haha, no, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I have tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I am thinking, perhaps you, which are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding this spiritual entity to your own. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. Leader of the Spectres is in here? I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. Okay, well, this has been a fucking useless trip, because I got the add-on. Ah, you've returned. So have you killed the, leader of the Spectres? No. It wasn't there. Oh. Oh, really? Damn. Gosh. Well then, guess I'll have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But, regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case, as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. There are phantoms down there that keep us from doing our jobs properly, but this may break time anyway. This is my break time anyway. Got it. What are you doing here? You one of the mine inspectors? Nope, I'm the Batter. You come to eliminate the Spectres. That's good news. My jaw kinda hurts. The lamps don't always work from the farthest corridors. Since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Well, that's bad news for me, because I get lost very easily. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. Besides, who let you in here? Regulations strongly prohibit visitors from outside. Killer art has been found. Zone 1. Cool. That's an interesting way to implement that. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Adversaries purified. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Health points and competence points completely restored. Yellow blocks don't allow you to return to nothingness. I wonder why it says fine. Joker has been found. I don't know what that means, but a Joker has been found. I'm working. I'm being productive. What the fuck? Hello. You look like yokai. Interesting. So the thing is weaker than me. Okay, so this leads back to that. Man, this might be a short stream. I'm really tired, actually. 2 pieces of Belial's meat have been found. I'm guessing I can use that to heal? Well, so far we're getting by just by attacking. Batter has plenty of health for this. There's a door. It seems to be locked from the inside. Okay, so I guess... Hello? What is this? There's a strange switch in this lamp. Door opened. We're safe here, but we'll have to try to escape once we run out of meat. Why'd you open the door? The Spectre's going to attack us. The regulations prohibit outside visitors in the main galleries. Get out. Alright, fucking... Oh, I can't relock the door. That's unfortunate. Well, it's okay. I'm here to eliminate the Spectres, so you'll be fine. My protection. You know, we got a swanky groove going for our combat music, too, though. Very, what is this, 50s era music, if I'm not... I don't know time periods, I could be completely wrong on that. Interesting. Oh, what? Do you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who sent you? Were you sent here by the Queen? Or by Dadan? No. But you still know how to fight the specters. You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. You are here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zones also, so that they can have objects in ground too, I guess. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on. They would sink and drown. There. And so there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Ah, yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the queen's inspectors might arrive at any moment. So please, could you do the barns first? Alright. Aha, great! Thank you so much. Barns are over there to the right. They aren't big at all, you'll see. It can all be done super quickly. Alright, guy, whatever you say. What's in here? This is another barn. You can't go over there. Okay. What's over here? Is everything fucking reversed, or am I smoking crack? They said the barns are over here. Five specters remain in the barn. No, this is the right place. Oh, that's a big specter. I don't think I have any readout on his health. Adversaries purified. 4 specters remain in the barn. Okay, this guy does decent damage, but I think I'll be okay. Chronic migraine. Oh, I see. This guy's using his speech bubbles to deflect attacks. There we go. Two specters remain in the barn. Nice. Battery leveled up. Stamp level 3. One specter remains in the barn. Where will I find this last specter? I'm guessing down here. Oh. Okay. So I can kick these stones around. There we go. Yeah, I think in these cases it's better to take out the main enemy first, because little helpers are just helpers. Can't really do damage to me, or to the main guy who can. So, better to take out the damage dealer as fast as I can, and then I can deal with these guys at my leisure. Barn has been purified. Now I can teleport back to the entrance. Yes. I am really... Can't, you little shit. No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? Could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? Thinks he's better than you? Better than the Queen? No, I don't think that. Shut it, I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghosts will erase that prig. Huh? You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping on it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No, If you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right this instant. That guy's a prick. Who is that person? You're alive. Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Deaden. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines, please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So, please, return to the smoke mines. Alright? Disappear. What the fuck is happening here? Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job, but if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Almi. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. It's half a cow. Curious what's up this way, but I feel like I'm not supposed to go this way yet. Okay, no, this goes somewhere else. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. Elson, Damien, I don't know what this is. I feel like those are like anagrams or something. I'd rather work here than in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. That's understandable. Why is there a random spot right here? Oh! Well, there's the Toby fish. I had heard about that. Piece of silver flesh has been found. Ooh. Hey there, big guy. Okay, they're not too much of a threat. I can take them out without using any of my special abilities, and seems like I'll be fine. Okay, I have flipped a switch. Hello, big guys. Alpha can now use expected bracket. Interesting. What does that say? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Huh? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So now let me see the color of your credits. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to make sure I fully explore this place before I leave. Two luck tickets, nice. Alright, nothing else back here. And then that's the entrance, so yeah, I think we're ready to get out of here. What? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. But the lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines, but it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters. What is this place? You are at the plastic administrations of Shichihata in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterwards, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. And then there's solid plastic, too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. This is interesting. So, okay. There's 4 elements. Everybody seems to think that a different one is the first of the 4 elements. They all form the world. Metal forms the ground. Smoke forms the air. Plastic forms the water, apparently. But, you hunt the specters? Really? Yes, I'm purifying the zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that, nobody can remember what floor it's on. Okay, so this all seems to be... To me, this is all giving wartime efforts. They're in the mines, they're extracting metal, plastics, smoke. I think maybe they're talking about like actually gunpowder and like stuff just to make weapons. There was a war zone at the end of the first slideshow, so I think that might be... What the hell? How the fuck? Go to the ground floor. Ground floor reception. Form and stamp. Okay, I don't know how that helps me. Form and stamp. Form and stamp. Form and stamp. Are these all supposed to be hints, or... These guys are just talking out their asses. I'm not supposed to, like, just try all these numbers, am I? Surely... someone has something else to say. Surely. Bro, are you for real? Gotta try every fucking floor of these guys' list? Let's try 845. I saw one guy mention that. Let's go up to the roof. Gracious heavens, you again. You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building, housing the administration's postal service, is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Some help would be welcome. Open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. Interesting. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. You guys are all saying it the same way. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. He said in one of the rooms they have been trained in a peculiar way. Nothing about the layout of these rooms. I mean, I guess this one's a little irregular, but so is this one. This one's just more irregular. I would say that none of them are particularly organized in any special way. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. Form stamp. Yeah, every single one of them is saying it the exact same way. You said lowercase, what does that have to do with anything? 27910, let's try that, fuck it. 27910. Various offices. Damn, this is not very fucking helpful. Everything is the same here as it is anywhere else. Let's try floor 69. What? That's the floor I chose. Let's try 420. Yeah, I've once again ended up on a random ass floor. So, will the final verdict be handed down soon? The employees here are certainly in need of your muscular wrist. Man, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is Alma. Hey, what's up, Slash? Thanks for the raid.
Alright. Let's just kind of fire it into the, Oh my god! You dumbass! He fucking ran you! Shitter!
Wow. You know, that's EDF for you. That's the kind of shit that'll happen whenever you play that game. But how are y'all doing? You having a good time? I hope your stream was good. Crab Shack Slut. Thanks for that, Blade. Big preach. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how I'm supposed to solve this puzzle. I have a lift that has many floors. So there's like, I'm basically trying to find the code for whatever this is. And I don't know, like everything is just people telling me random numbers. Do you tell me the same numbers every time? You don't! These guys spit out random numbers, so I shouldn't listen to anything they fucking say anyways. Do any of you not spit out random numbers? Maybe that's what I need to look for. Stream got vored by Cthulhu? I'm sorry? The hell are they doing over there? Okay, you guys are still putting out random numbers. Aha! 10258. Are you random? 10258. You all seem to say the same number. 10258. Maybe that's it? Does everybody else say random numbers? Yeah, random. Okay, so 10258. Let's try that. Nope, that's not a meant to press. That's not what I put in. 10258. Aha! It's a buff Cthulhu. Interesting. No one. I am the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Whoa. What's up, guy? You don't look so good. You seem like you've seen better days. I thought we were here to fight phantoms. What was that? Maybe it's his suit that has taken control of his brain. Strange. 102.58.5? I don't know if that's how floors work. Something strange is written on this form. First version. They lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Interesting. I don't know what that means. I'll take a screenshot of that just in case I need that information for later. That might be the answer to a puzzle or something. Just save that for another time. You've been hitting the gym, is that right? Cthulhu has been hitting the gym. I was not. Oh, these are demented cats. I was not under the impression that Cthulhu needed to hit the gym. See, getting those, what's it called? Those tentacles ripped. Second version, they are 8, and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. Interesting. And back on this floor. Aura of Justice. I'm sorry, what has been accomplished by me being on this floor? Why am I just hearing a ticking clock? Okay, now the music's kind of back, but, like, what the fuck am I doing here? There's nothing here. Just these 2 random notes. Oh, there's another piece of stairs right there. I didn't notice that. Furious home run. Cool. 0.67th floor. Okay. Yeah, these floor numbers are getting real funky. Third version. A single big insect whose mandibles split meat. Interesting. Fourth version. They are 4, each one assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. Now that's interesting, because that, they say each one assigned to an element, right? We have learned that there are the 4, like, primary elements or whatever the fuck, and that they are important to the very fabric of this universe. So maybe we're in the 4th version of the universe or something? Oops. What did I just do? Alright, cool. What is this note gonna say? Last version. There are but 2 in the secret zone. Interesting. I wonder what the secret zone is? Access to the secret elevator is, forbidden. Did I say secret? Understood. Hold on. Oh, wait. I have to go back down to get to that one. Hold on. I want to see what that last note says. Fifth version. 5, like the fingers of a hand. Their lungs produce primordial smoke. Okay, that's interesting because smoke is supposed to be one of the 4 elements. So far we've discovered 6 versions of something on these forums. Oh, can Alpha not be healed now that it's at 0? That's unfortunate. Nice. Going up. Okay. Now for you, my friend. Unfortunately, I must pass. Really? No, I think that's, possible. Unless you, have the code? I don't fucking know what the code is! Okay, hold on, look at the screenshots that I've gathered so far. Hold on, how do I... Wasn't there like a list view that I could do these before? Maybe the versions. So, first version, 6 feet under. And then, second version, 8. They are 8. And then, third version, a single big insect. And then 4th version, there are 4, 1 assigned to each element. And then 5th version, 5 like the fingers on a hand. And then the final version, there are 2. The code, it is exactly correct. How? You must not pass. I don't want to die. Wait, I'm confused. You would die if I passed? Why? Oh, I see. So it just can't be healed in the same fight if its HP drops to 0. Got it. I'm going to Alma. It will be nice. Alright, that was a little weird. That was a little freaky. Unknown floor, director's office. You are so smart. Thank you, thank you. I am genius. Scram, you little bastards. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you dumbass phantoms. You. It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who set his goddamn sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. Be gone. You're mistaken. I am not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I just swallow this shit? Listen good, I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I am going to kill you. Hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will now stop in Alma. Okay, well, I guess we can all now go to, or we can now go to Alma, which is the place that, everyone wants to be, apparently. I wonder why the train now stops in Alma. Let's send, is there a reason to go back to this floor? Despite the weird clock ticking, I feel like that could be a hint to another puzzle. The fact that the clock ticks like that. But, you can only return to this room through the 1058th floor. That's fine. I'm done with this floor. Hey, thanks for giving me that number. Alright, well, let's go to Alma. I am not allowed to let anyone pass unless they answer some questions. Answer the questions. 2 of them come from Jerusalem, and what? Is this a biblical reference? I don't know what this means. The 3rd from Vienna, maybe? The Holy Trinity is made of... what the fuck? I don't know. Whatever the fuck this is, Crocuses. Our Lady wears jersey number... what? The fuck are we talking about? How many 3s are there in June? Huh? 17. Grail, Kevin, and Jonas. One or more of your answers was wrong. How the fuck am I supposed to find that information? The fuck does any of that mean? I mean, what? So I can go to Alma, but I can't fucking explore any of it because it's trapped behind this cryptic-ass puzzle. How am I supposed to know the answer to these questions? Oh, are these where the answers to the questions lie? Okay, I'm gonna take screenshots of these. June, roses. I think one of the questions of how many threes are in June. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some notes. There's no way I'm gonna be able to just... Ugh. I'm gonna have to write down all the questions and then, like, write down all the answers on separate inspection. Two from Jerusalem. And the third from where? So that's one of the questions. The Holy Trinity is made of... Our Lady wears jersey number. How many threes are there in Jerusalem? Oh, how many threes are there in June? Not Jerusalem, that was the last one. The fuck does that say? Cyril, Evan, and someone else. Okay. Let's inspect these and try and find our answers here. Two from Jerusalem and the third from somewhere. St. Krill of Jerusalem, St. Alexander of Jerusalem, and then St. Salvator of Orta. So I think Orta is the answer to that one. The Holy Trinity is made of what? Roses? Is that the answer? The Holy Trinity is made of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number something. 11? Is that it? I'll try 11. How many threes are there in June? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So there's 21 of those. And then it's Kryl, Kevin. He wasn't the first one, right? Kryl. Wait. Kyle, Kevin, and Jonas. Okay, I think I have all the answers. Let's see if I have them right. The third is from Orta. The Holy Trinity is made of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number 4, 6, or 8. Fuck, I don't have this one. How many threes are in June? I counted 21. Maybe it was 22. Oh, wait, there's also a big 3. Duh. It was Kyle, Kevin, and Jonas. I got that one wrong. Okay. So, Our Lady wears jersey number what? Our Lady wears a jersey number... I don't understand. Our Lady wears... What was it? It was like 4, 6, or 8. But how do I know... 4, 6, or 8? Four, 6, or 8? Four, 6, or 8? How am I supposed to get that from this? ...2007, 323 days. Roses, the month of the winds, the months of crocus, the months of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number 4, 6, or 8. I don't know what jersey Your Lady wears. Because this one says Our Lady of Lords. But... 6th Sunday of the year? Is that it? That would make the answer 6. So this should be 22. This would be 6. And the rest of the answer should be fine. Jerusalem, third from Orta. Holy Trinity is made of roses. There are 22 threes in June. Kyle, Kevin, and Jonas. All your question. If you turn the month of March upside down, what 2-digit number can you read? What? March. 81 or 87? Well, assume it's 81. How did I do that? Is this supposed to be 87? Okay. That's correct. Fuck. Why do they all fight me as soon as I get through? Alpha leveled up, now level 4. Alpha can now use converted string. Say I received? My fingernails are all dirty. This is all very strange. Why is the water red? I'm here to see Deaden. Deaden. Yes, of course. You are here at the meat fountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. Meat fountains? Is meat the fourth element? Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. The hell is going on at the bottom of this card? Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It's an essential element, first of the four elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Master Deaden has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally, Master Deaden only appears when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh really? Well then, can you liberate me? Why? What is happening? What kind of meat is it? That's a great question. Cow meat, maybe? There were cows earlier. Maybe things will be better now. That's already suicidal. I don't understand what's happening here. Bonjour, Sugoidago. In good form? Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Guess I'll just leave this stuff alone for now. I don't know what to buy or sell yet. I read things, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I don't feel like reading. Let me work. Okay? Why am I just fighting everybody I see now? Yet I've never been ill. The fuck does that have to do with anything? Pilato recovery point. Called Pilato? Yes. It's a duck. Let me hold off on the duck real quick. Let's see what's over here. Nothing! Great, so glad I explored that way. Oh, I'm probably gonna need that, aren't I? Just screenshot those. I don't want to be burnt. Why would you be burnt? Well, damn. Okay, I can call up the lotto here as well. I don't want to be a phantom. And I really don't know what the fuck's going on in this game. Oh shit, Alpha's out of the game. Heal more. Batter's now level 5. It can use save second base. What's happening to me? I don't know, little buddy. Yeah, I am guessing there's a password I need to put in there. Yeah, there's a lot going on here that I do not understand. Unfortunately, I do feel a little bit like I'm about to pass out. Really thought that I was ready for a good long stream today. And then the stream actually started, and I was like, but what if sleep? But what if sleeping instead? So, yeah. We're gonna go to other places instead. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. I've got multiple places that I could send you. I'm gonna send you somewhere. Here, you guys should like this guy. Be into this. A little sweepy doggo. Yeah, I'm a little sweepy doggo. Oh, that's not how you spell. There we go. Now, I don't know that Automod isn't gonna fuck us up if we try to use my regular raid message, so we're gonna use this raid message along with, this emote. And we're gonna go pay a visit to Olith Oswald. I don't really watch them that much, but they're a friend of VTuber Okuno, who I do watch. And they're currently playing Yakuza 0, which is a really funny game. So yeah, you guys have a good time with that. I'm gonna go take a big eepies and then maybe play the rest of this game when I wake up. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.